Well, it's been a while since I've been able to get out here and work in the milking stall. We've had so much rain, and as you can see, let me get over here, move to the side of the milking stall. The whole milking stand has shifted, moved, and there's tons of water down in that hole. I had cleared all this out and mud's just rolled in there. It's pretty bad in there. And I'm going to be getting pretty muddy because I'm going to go in there. Oh, you can see, I don't know if you can see it. It might be too far away. That little green plant's growing. A lot of the mud has washed away from some of these rocks too. But I think I'm gonna get super muddy, but I really want to get some of this, I want to get this done. I want to work on this. So I'm going to spend some time here, and I'm not going to be alone. I've got Jewel here, and I've got Prairie. Jewel's to the point where she really needs to be out here all the time. Unfortunately, I did have her out here this morning because she can jump on my bed. She can jump out of the ice chest. I can't confine her anymore. So I'm having to lock her in the bathroom, which really isn't very safe, but it's safer than what she's doing, treating the house like a play toy, a jungle gym. But I had her out here this morning, and even though there's only a 10% chance of rain, it started raining, and she was out in the rain, soaking wet, screaming for me. So I had to bring her in, gave her her bottle, because it was about time. Oopsie! It was about time for a bottle, so I gave her a bottle, and she's been sleeping in the bathroom. The toilet is right next to the bathtub. It's a spare bathroom, very, very small, and she likes to sleep like curled up right behind the toilet next to the bathtub. So, and this girl likes to sleep there. That's one of her favorite spots. She's got several favorite spots, but that's one of them. So I am going to go in here. I'm going to get muddy. My shorts are going to get muddy. But, oh well. And where did Prairie go? Prairie's way over there. And all the other goats, when it was raining, they were all trying to get out of the rain. Everybody was trying to get out of the rain. But now everybody's out. And I hope you can hear me over this wind, because it is, we're under a wind advisory. It is so unbelievably windy. It's crazy windy. So hopefully you can hear me. But I'm going to try to tackle this now. Okay, folks, I got a little bit of the dirt out of the milking stall, but it's really, I got one bucket and that's all I could really handle. It's really bad in there, and I want it to dry out a little bit more, so I'm not feeling guilty anymore about not going in and working in there. Another task, though, I've been neglecting because of the weather and everything, is pulling up all this bitterweed, which this is bitterweed right here, and I've done a video on this. It's a toxic plant, and my problem is that it doesn't burn very well. You can't really compost it because the toxins will be in your compost, and it's just not good. And I want it out of here. It's got to get out of here. But the only way to really get rid of it is either insecticides or to burn it in like the burn barrel. So I've tried pulling it up, but then it's got to dry for several days before it will really even burn. Like if I tried to take a torch to this, it wouldn't even singe it. There's some kind of oil or something in it. So I pull it up, throw it in the burn barrel, takes a few days, and we've had so much wind and so much rain this spring that it's like, if it's not raining out, thunderstorms, it's like today. I don't know if you can even hear me. It's so windy. Well, I came up with an idea, a thought occurred to me yesterday or the day before, and I'm putting it into action today. I've already cleared out a whole bunch of plants that were along here. That filled up this entire bucket. I am now going to continue getting rid of bitterweed. Okay, folks, I'm having to record over the video because the wind was so bad over in this area. It's really open that you just can't even hear anything I'm saying. The wind is so bad. As you can see, I filled up another bucket with bitterweed. It was overflowing. I actually had to use a second hand to carry some of it. And I had this metal garbage can just lying around, not being used, and it dawned on me I could put bitterweed in that can and let it dry out, and then when the weather was better for burning, no wind and no rain, or at least not a thunderstorm, well, this would have hopefully had time to dry out, so as I could just add it as the first, what's already in the burn buckle, or burn barrel, burned. As it finished burning, I could just start putting more bitterweed in because this would already be dried out, instead of trying to add freshly pulled up bitterweed to the burn barrel. I am collecting a lot of paper. I found this bag just lying around, but I had tried to burn this bitterweed a few days ago, but it had only been in the burn barrel like 2 days at the time and just wasn't dried enough, and I didn't have enough paper, and it wouldn't burn. It just kind of singed. So hopefully by the time this wind has died down, I don't know how many days it's going to be like this. It's really, really windy. Like I said, we're under a wind advisory. So hopefully once it dries, the wind goes away and we stop being so windy. Hopefully all the bitterweed in the burn barrel and in the garbage can will have dried out enough, and I will have enough extra paper saved up, trash paper, junk mail. I'm even collecting junk mail from neighbors to get more paper to burn, that everything will just burn right up, and I'll be able to get some headway on this. I actually went and got a third bucket of bitterweed after videoing this, and I put that in the burn barrel so it could start drying. And it compacts a little bit as it dries, so there'll be room. The bitterweed that I put on top of this will have started settling as it dries, and then hopefully in a few days time, when the wind has died down and the weather is better for burning, I'll be able to burn all this bitterweed and just start over again collecting more bitterweed, because I really need to get this bitterweed out of here. I have a ton, and it's a never-ending job. It's a horrible, horrible plant. So that's what I'm showing you here, and I guess that's it. That's what I've been doing with the bitterweed. I may actually have another garbage can lying around, and I may grab that. Not today. But maybe tomorrow I'll find it. I just have this vague memory of somewhere, a garbage can sitting around somewhere. So if I find it, I'll pull up some more and let it start drying, and anything I can do to speed up the process, because it's been a really hard spring when it comes to burning things. So that's all for now, and thanks for watching, and that's what's going on with me in this weather. Just doing the best I can. Oh yeah, my hands were pretty dirty there. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day. And to update you on the comfrey, as you can see, it's more than doubled in size, and I thought I only had 3 plants that took off, but even more are taking off now, and they are just doing really, really well. I am so pleased. This whole area in just a few years will be covered in comfrey, so I'm thrilled. So just an update for you.